Good morning, everyone. Today's Friday morning. I hope you guys slept good. On here, I'm going to talk about the Stray Kids and what all the rumors go around and what those people are doing to the Stray Kids members. Number one, please stop putting Bang Chen's face on AI videos and stop making those AI videos of him doing stuff that's not true, and even stop doing it to Felix that way too. And stop spreading rumors about them saying they involved in this, involved in that, and that's not true. What I heard on one of the platforms, and I read it, and I want to mention the platforms on here or nothing like that they was getting fingers pointing at, saying they was involved in some kind of murder, but no, that's not true. They did not murder no one. I don't know why on earth people are bringing them up in this, but they're not involved in the murder. And I know one of their members, yes, that one of the members of Stray Kids did do the music video with that one singer that you see on the news and heard about on the news. One of Stray Kids members did a music recording with that person. It was only one time, only. That's it. Nothing else. Only one time. So if the Stray Kids fans stop pointing fingers and blaming that member in Minecraft way of saying he's a murderer too, but he's not. I would just go put it in a Minecraft way here, okay? And I just wanted I don't know. I'm just so mad about this right now. And also, I want the Stray Kids fans that want to believe that rumor on that one platform saying one of their members was involved in that murder thing that you heard on the news. That's not true. That person, sorry. Yeah, yeah. But that's not true about that one member. No, he's not involved in no Minecraft. I just put Minecraft murder race. I'm gonna put it that way. He's not involved in it. I don't know why these fans of theirs listened to that rumor and got that spread more and took it out of contact more. It's not right. Even I read about it on that, what I call that X platform, and people got that started. Okay, yeah, that member did do the recording video with that person, but does not mean he's involved in it. Let's put it that way. And people point fingers at him and say he got blood on his hands, and the ones who saying they are Stray Kids fans and they believe that rumor, to me, they're not the real Stray Kids fans. They're the ones that were the fake fans, want drama and cause drama and spread it a lot more falsely. That's what, to me. Now, the real Stray Kids fans will stand behind Stray Kids and that one member and won't believe that lie. Am I right or am I wrong? You know what I mean? And let me put it this way, there are a lot of false fans out there acting like, hey, I'm that group fan, and behind their fans, but that group back, that fan will be gossiping. That fan could be telling lies behind that about those people. That's why you got to watch out for when you become famous, because you have good fans, you got the bad fans, and you got the psycho fans. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? And what I mean about the psycho fans, they're the ones so possessed of them and they think they own them. They don't own them. And they got the other fans think they could marry them. No. Mm-mm. They in your life, we won't able to do that. They're just so busy schedule, they will never get married. Their schedule's so messed up. Good morning, T-Lord. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. And yes, Chan and Felix did put papers on some of those people who did that to them. I don't blame them. Felix and Chan, I don't blame them at all. I don't blame suing those people. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I would do the same way too. If someone falsely put my face on AI pictures and made falsely videos from that and discussing videos, I don't blame them. I will sue. You know what I mean? I would do the same way. Sue them. I don't blame Felix being tired. I don't blame none of their members being tired of this. And now, hundreds in the gossip rumor get fingers pointed at saying, oh, he recorded with that one singer, and Hundred is also a murderer too with that singer. That's not true. Let's put it this way. Hundred will not hurt a fly. Let me put it this way. If a zombie apocalypse come, Hundred be the first one at the door screaming in fear. Try to save his own life. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I'm going in and out closer because the chat is really small letters. And I'm right, 100 will not kill a fly. Well, he might kill mosquitoes, yeah, but he won't hurt a single fly. He'd be too scared to. Or he will pass out in fear. Man, there was another article saying they're blaming the whole group, saying they were murdered with that one singer. No, that's not true. Besides, if Stray Kids was involved in it, I think they'd be smart enough. They will be smart enough to hide a body. They will be smarter enough to hide a body a better place. Let's put it that way. Yeah, hiding the scare bugs. Really true. And like I said, if hiding that was, you know what I mean? If those members were involved in the ones who scare bugs, they'd be running down the roads in fear if they witnessed something like that. Or they witnessed something like that, yeah. And it's a shame. Some of their fans believe in this stuff. It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Let me turn something off here. Okay, let me turn something off here. I'll be right back. Oh, back. I'm back. I was turning off something. Yeah, like I was saying, it's a shame. Let's put it is a shame. Sometimes it makes me sick in the stomach when I read articles like that on platforms and of people what they doing to them. It makes me sick. And even I comment on them saying Hunjin didn't do it. Stray Kids didn't do it. And they are not murderers. And I try to stand up for them and stick up for them. You know what I mean? True Stay fans will do that and support behind them and stand behind them when something like this going. There's other fans who saying they're true Stray Kids fans are turning against them and add on to more to the story. You know what I mean? It's a shame. Let's see what else this people got started. Oh yeah, and also on the X platform, fans are again started saying Chumbin and Hein in a sexual relationship. Behind the scenes, and yeah, there probably was clips of those two goofing around, act like they're going to kiss and stuff, but that's just goofing around having a good time. As fans form, not the other way around. But fans turn that story around, post clips of it on X, and saying those two in a sexual, bisexual, you know what I mean, all that relationship way. You know what I mean? Really, you know who I am. And I'm supposed to be asleep. I just woke up. I got up, brushed my hair, and brushed my teeth. And I'm decided to get all this off my chest. What people are doing to the stray kids and each member that way. What next they're going to come up with? Something really, really, really stupid. I'm looking for it. Oh, that was sweet. That's really sweet. You love me. And like I'm saying, I just like to know what else they're going to say. What else they're going to say? Are they going to put more fingers at them saying them and that one singer that you see on the news are in on this? What else they going to say? Okay, what I was going to say is, if you guys hear noise in the background, that's a garbage man picking up our trash. Today's garbage day. No, I'm not an AI. I'm a real person. If you watch my other videos on this channel, you see I'm the real person. Like I said, if you hear diesel in the background, no. There's no one at my window, just a garbage man picking up my trash. Yeah. And that's why I've decided to go live stream about this, about the stray kids and that. Try to clear their name, saying they're not involved in nothing like this. You know what I mean? And Hunjin will never hurt no one at all. And he's not involved in nothing at all either. So people stop, and please stop doing all this. The real Stray Kids fans are getting tired of this. Of the fake fans that doing this. And the trolls and the haters. Please stop doing this. Why do you think Why do you think they're doing it? To cause drama. That's what the fake fans want. They want drama more than anything. And two, the Stray Kids are more popular. They're up there on the charts. And now each time the Stray Kids get more and more fans, they get a lot more and more popular. A lot more stuff's going to happen. A lot more rumors, a lot more gossip, a lot more drama. And someone, I don't know how this came up real fast. Someone and like I said, someone brought 100 name into it, and one of South Korean magazine people on X got the word of it right away and started making posts about it. That's why you stay in your room. I never let them run me. Okay. Oh God. You stay in your room because you don't want to stay run you. What are you, like 5 years old? Said I'm gonna stay in my room, like never coming out. Hello. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Like I said, just stop and please stop doing all this to Stray Kids and to any other K-pop groups, please. Just stop doing it because they're getting tired of it. You know what I mean? It's a shame. It's disgrace. It is. You know what I mean? It just is a shame. And also it's a shame about a lot of things going on in the news. That is a shame. Really, it is. Like I said, sometime you guys lucky I did not do this live stream on Wednesday because I was blowing steams of madness that day. Thank God I did not do that Wednesday. This kind of live stream because I probably was safe of some things that will piss off the whole world, let's put it that way. And I probably would have been so mad for end up throwing stuff around. And might be saying some words that was not nice. You're lucky I'm calm right now. And also, people on here, I'm sorry how these other people in my chat talking stupid. There are my trolls that have been harassing me, calling me names on every live stream that I have on here. They're the ones are this way. No, actually, it shows on my side I had a lot more on this. I think your guy's computer's broken. You know what? I think your guy's computer broken on the number of views I have on here. I think your guy's eyeball's going sideways. Like a Siamese something. You know what I mean? Well, like they say, YouTube's all screwed up anyways. YouTube have the weird things. Oh, now mine's saying too right now. I think everything's all screwed up. Yes, people do be mean to me on here. They say a lot of weird, hateful, mean stuff. They act like they know me, turn around they really don't. No, I don't have Parkinson's now. I know some people on here not being mean, some are. And some of them comes up here, I think they gotta come up here and show off and chase my real fans away. I'm trying to be nice to the trolls every time. I try to ignore them. I try all that. They won't stop. No. I never punch holes in a wall. It takes a lot to get me mad. But when I get mad, I'm a scary person not to be around. When I get mad, what I mean by that, when I'm a scary person to be around, it means you better get your butt up and walk out of the room fast, or you'll be the next one in a hospital. Yeah, when I get mad, I'm a scary person. And like I said, you don't want to be on my bad side. And if you want to know what that dean is, it's a neighborhood watch, people. And it's saying there's a guy, there's one person reported saying that a guy is looking into their vehicles again. They got footage of that guy. That one person said. And a notification thing. No, right now, I'm not going to make no scary faces. No. How old am I? Let's say probably older than you or younger than you. I'm not telling my age. Tell me, what picture are you guys talking about? Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray, yeah. Why was you looking for your cat? And you're looking in the cars. Why? Oh, these people. Sometimes these people, you guys sit there and laugh. Sometimes when people make you laugh, that makes your day, really. I know people. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. The place where I'm living at, we have stupid people in here also. They love frame a lot of people in here. And sometimes they use this camera footage against you where you gotta laugh about it because they add on and add on and turn on. You're not even in the footage, to be someone else in the footage. I could tell you one thing in here about my neighbor. Well, what's it? I'm blessed to have neighbors to love to help out, okay? But some neighbors in here, you got to laugh. Yeah, sometimes you have to be mad when they say that their kids didn't do it, trying their kids are there anyways, involved in it. Well, I have a mother in here. I'm not gonna mention names or nothing like that. When her kids go play with other people's kids, and when her kids do something to someone else's property, they like to blame those other kids for it. And the mother will try and deny it, saying, "That's not my kid on your footage. That's not my kid. That's your kid on the footage. Your kid's doing it." Trying. Her kids are the 100% done it. Yeah. Like that one time when her little cute little son was little. She's trying to say she does not cuss around him. And I'm trying, well, I understand she's trying to teach him not to cuss or repeat bad words. Understand that. But she goes and says, remember who did say, I'm trying to teach my son not to cuss. Okay. And I'm getting sick and tired of all these people come to my house and start cussing around my kids. I wouldn't. And she said, I never cuss around my kids. Really? I caught her a couple times cuss around her kids. And she tried to flame saying these other people teaching her son to cuss. And trying she's the one who cussed around him. No, I don't cuss around kids. I try my best to keep it PG. Dirty PG. But she got mad because I brought that up to her face. I know. Was I wrong? Bringing it up to her face saying, hey, I caught you a couple times cussing too, so don't say and start pointing fingers saying everyone else cuss around your kids, trying your cuss too. Oh yeah, she lies a lot, and there's another person here who lies a lot in here too, but not that bad, not like she does. Like that one time her son was caught on footage, 4 a.m. in the morning, doing vandalism to someone's property, mobile home. She denied that too. She's saying her son therapist may told him to walk around early in the mornings like that when he can't sleep. Hmm? Willie, have you guys therapists tell you guys walk around 4 a.m. in the morning when it's halfway dark? No. Yeah. And also, like I told her, I said, how are you going to stop people cussing out your kids and you take your kids to public places like parks and all that? Of course, you just not going to pick it up there, too. Even, I told her, even wait for your kids to start school. He's going to start learning bad stuff like during school, like the first time at school. What I heard, he got in trouble in the first day of school he did. Stand right his name. He would Poopy Bear as his name on that one paperwork. Was it? No, Berry. No, it was Berry Poo. Berry Poo. Yeah, like I said, and like I said, some people's fans. I mean, like the Stray Kids fans a lot. They act like act like they're fans. You know what I mean? I'm gonna change to another subject about how my neighbors act sometimes. And yes, sometimes we had good times. Laughter is the best medicine. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have neighbors in here. You say, "Man, I wish there was never my neighbors." I'm happy to have one neighbor right beside us move out years ago. I'm happy. She was she was something else. The first time we moved in this mobile home, and I was sleeping in the other bedroom. She looked into my windows, waving like this. I shut the blinds on her. I shut the blinds on her. Oh, she was something else. She's the one who went told everything to the landlord about everyone. We couldn't even do nothing outside if we had to, but our landlords know our business. No, mobile home is like a trailer. It's not no RV or nothing. RV, the ones you talk about, mobile home, those are ones you hook up the truck to it and haul it out. And the other ones you drive is called RVs. Oh, I could tell you, the neighbor right beside us, I'm happy. I'm just so happy she moved because I'm still trying to figure out how she lived in that one trailer. She didn't have no water, money. You know why happened to her water? Her water flooded the whole back of one of his back rooms out. No wonder we didn't have no water pressure. Her furnace about to fall through the floor. Her toilet was all clogged up, overflowed all over the floor. She never fixed that. And the person who bought her home off of her, she lied to them and told him $5,500. And that mobile home was piece of junk. Yeah, it was a 1980s home. It was piece of junk. And those guys got scammed from her. And she took off. She never came back. She told lied saying, "Oh, if you want to, she can move the porch off of that home for them." She never did. And those guys did ask for their money back. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have it." She sold. See, our home is like a mobile home. It's a trailer. You gotta leave the axles and the wheels attached to it still, just because you ever decide to move to another place on your own property or something like that. Nope, she sold that, the axle and the wheels and all, and the only thing was left the hitch to it. She sold that. Well, she did. I. Wow. No wonder her daughter was pissed off at her. What else she did? Oh my god, you guys gotta laugh. Oh yeah. I know how this happened. She said one of the kids jumped in her vehicle and put in gear and it went down a hill, hit someone's porch. And she said, yeah, I saw it. I never saw it. Well, her car did hit the porch and did damage, but I never saw nothing. I was inside home knowing the whole story. She was pretty. She had two different kind of personalities. One day she's good, next day she wasn't. I think she was bipolar. And some days she'd be standing there cussing people who had disabilities out, calling them, saying nasty names to them. That's what pissed me off. After I found out what she did, she just pissed me off. That's why I stopped talking to her. That's why we stopped cutting her grass. That's why. And she was talking trash behind our back, saying we're no good and stuff like that. Yeah, it came back to us. And all the good stuff we did for her, help her out and stuff. Okay. And she named those to everyone's business. Like if kids out and playing on the street into an argument, she'd be coming out the front door. What's going on? Why you guys are yelling? She, like I said, she named those to anything. Yeah. She moved out with one of her family members, and one of her family members put her in the basement to live. I think one of her family members put her in one of his homes. Oh, here's another thing. She was driving a car without no insurance. She drink and drive. She used to. And first time we found out when we first moved in here what kind of person she is. I'm not gonna mention her name or nothing. She told us, can you guys watch my place for a little while? I'll be going away for about a month or two. No. We found she was in jail for DUI. Drinking and driving without no license and no insurance. I'm trying to figure out how she's still getting vehicles if she don't have no insurance and no license. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because years past before she moved out, she was getting new vehicles right and left, or else she borrowed them off of someone lying. So I don't know. She wasn't dirty. She was one of those hoarders that collects everything and stuffed everything into the home. And her daughter didn't know about it till the day she moved and her daughter was flipping out over there. And the people who bought her home walk in the back rooms, they almost sink through the whole floor. That's how soggy that floor is. See, our mobile homes have carpet and styrofoam and plywood underneath it. When all that gets wet and soggy, the floor will collapse. Well, when they hauled that mobile home at her, when they hit on the interstate, everything was going good till they get off the interstate and went across the bridge, and that mobile home fell apart. They said the hot water tank fell through the floor. The furnace was hanging on it dear life. The outside of the mobile home walls fell off. They say that mobile home fell apart before it got to destination. And they say those workers had to stop on the side of the road to pick up all the pieces. That's how terrible and that's how bad she ripped them off. She was something. She was something. She was something. And it's true, yeah. If you're going to drive a car, you need a license and car insurance. She never had none of that. I know. How about crazy drivers? I think in my area we have a football game this Saturday. No, I don't go to football games or nothing because there's a lot of crazy people drinking, driving. And I don't have time to get one over. I don't have the time to get one over. Yes, the games are dangerous. There's a lot of car wrecks. And like I'm saying, people act stupid at football games. I just don't like people when they drink and drive. I just don't. Because you could kill yourself or could kill others behind the wheel. Yeah. Sure, if you drink and drive, people, please be safe about. Let someone else drive who's not drunk. And you sit on a passenger side and talk their other person who's driving ears off, let's put it that way. Like I said, I don't drink or do drugs or nothing like that. I don't drink or do drugs at all. I'm a clean person. Only thing I take is when it's things prescribed by the doctor. Let's put it that way. When I get to McDonald's, I just have a cup of coffee and the $5 meal. No, I don't smoke drugs or nothing like that. I'm not no drug dealer and I'm not no drug addict. Period. I don't have the time. Like I said, I don't have time to ruin my life like that. I have little neighborhood kids looking up to me to be a role model to them. You know what I mean? No, I don't grow them. I grow regular vegetables, herbs, stuff that you could eat and cook with. When I was living at the untreated court, I had a beautiful garden. I have a lot of vegetables in the under garden at the old place. And Mama said that garden was big in the untreated court. Our landlord let us do it. But this new, where we're living at now, with the new landlord, he doesn't do that. New rules, new property, and new place. Let's put it that way. If you go back watching my other live stream about why I move live stream, it explains a lot more why I move out of the other place and move into this new place. It explains a lot more. And what that other landlord did to us was not right either. It was disgrace what the other landlord did to us. It's a story thing. Yes, I have a green thumb, but my mother never did. My mother had a black thumb. Anything she touches, my mom did, the plants died. Even she looks at them, they died. The plants. If it was in my live stream earlier here, it would tell you what's going on and why I'm talking about the Stray Kids earlier in this stream. Now I'm just talking about something else because if I talk about what's going on with the Stray Kids and what people are doing to the Stray Kids, I might get mad and flip out a lot more. Like I said, if you want to go back what my landlord did to me and my family and those other people in that trade court, you gotta go back on my main channel here and watch my other live stream I told a story about. But like I said, if you guys want to know about the Stray Kids on this live stream, you gotta watch this live stream back to the beginning. And also why I said about this live stream, leave Stray Kids alone, is because how people start crap about them. And some of their fans did believe it, and some of their fans turn on them. And they're the ones saying they are the true fans of the Stray Kids. No, they're not. They're backstabbers, let's put it that way. And I've put it as Stray Kids and Hunjin did not do it. They did not kill no one in Minecraft way. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to stand up for Stray Kids. Because some of the fans are too scared to do that. But I'm not. I don't get. You know what I mean? Did the chat froze or something? Or am I seeing things? Oh. Now, the first time, first time I moved in here, I didn't come out of the house because I didn't know no one. I kept it to myself, I did. And neighbors in the neighborhood's kids did came out and try and, introduce themselves to me. But it took me about 2 years to get adjusted to this new place. But now I'm just out and about now. And it took me a long time to start planting. Well, let's put it about a year past when I first moved in here. I plant the giant sunflower plants. Oh, I have a good story. Oh my god. I don't know, should I tell it or not? I don't know. But it's funny though. It's the first time I grew the sunflower plants and my first time moving in here. I was sleeping in this bedroom. And by that time I had the windows open because we didn't know how to use the AC unit. Let's put it that way. Because at the old place, our AC unit was at the window way. And this one is totally different. I let the windows open to sleep. And before our landlord changed the rules here, saying you cannot walk around trading courts here at nighttime no more, in groups no more. And there was a group was walking past our house, just talking away, talking. I was sleeping real good. That could piss me off, they did. And I have air pressure building up. Well, the sunflower plants were so big they could not see who done it. Well, I stick my butt at the window and I blasted one while they walk past. All of them stop and start blaming each other. And I was laying on a bed to cover my mouth, trying to hold the laughter in. That woman and another group of kids was blaming each other. And someone said, maybe the baby, because she was pushing the baby stroller. That's the time when her little cute little boy was little. And she was pushing the baby stroller because nighttime, when you walk at nighttime, it does make your baby sleep better that way. It does, trust me, it works, it does. And she was pushing, and that was so funny, the kids were blaming on each other. And one of the kids said, hey, maybe the baby did. And they all say, yeah, maybe he did do it. And they walk off like nothing happened. Around that was me. And still today, they do not know who done that. But I did not know that was going to be loud. I thought it was going to be a little baby toot. No, it was going. I'm just so happy my giant sunflower was blocking it, where they could not see who done it. And still today, they still don't know. Still today. It didn't sound like a semi. It sounded like a high-pitched screaming horror movie way. But it was more fun because I was laying there listening to how they blame each other, saying, I think you did it. No, I think you did it. No. And they all turned saying, I think the baby did it. Because the baby was in the stroller pushing. And I'm still laughing about it still today. I have another story to tell. Yeah, the first time when I grew the sunflower plants, it was getting close to the season, but I have bamboo that I bought to tie the sunflower plants up so the sunflowers won't fall over on the road or nothing like that. Well, my parents was in here unpacking the stuff still, and I was out there doing the gardening work. And my little boy came over and watched me. He's so cute when he was little. Okay. He was in a diaper. Well, he was old enough to talk, you know what I mean? He was old enough. And I thought in my mind to swing like Tarzan on one of my sunflower plants. And I turned to our little neighbor and I said, Hey, you want to see something? I jump off the ladder and hold onto one of my sunflower plants and I swing back and forth like Tarzan. Then the sunflower plant broke and I fell on my butt. And I did injure my hip, let's put it that way. It was so funny. Our neighbor was out there pulling the weeds, the weeds out his flower bed. He came over and said, Oh, it came over sharp running, holding his pants up. Oh my God, you're okay. And by that time, I didn't know the park workers was in our trailer court still, cutting grass. And here they were coming up the hill. They witnessed me swing back and forth like Jane on Tarzan movie. I was just swinging back and forth with some of my friends and sunflower plant looking at and I fell on my rear end. And the next day they went back to the office up there and they told the park management person what they witnessed. And they did not believe the workers and they said, No, I don't believe you. What? She was swinging on her sunflower plant. What? And he went up there, that's what he knows, the sunflower plant broke in half laying there on the ground. No. Like I said, none of the people up here don't do drugs. Well, I talked about the Stray Kids earlier of this live stream. Now I'm just changing the subject so I won't get pissed off talking about it a lot more. Of the Stray Kids and what people are doing to them. Yeah. But I'm thinking about getting off here and go back to bed. Because my migraines are acting up again. And I don't want to say something that caused me to flip out. So, bye.